Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today I'm cooking some biscuits and gravy and I thought I'd invite y'all along to watch. I live in the South and biscuits and gravy are loved by just about everybody. First, I'm going to cook my sausage. I buy the 1-pound rolls and slice it into patties. I'm going to put them into my skillet and put my burner on close to medium high. I'll just watch them, turn them a few times until they're nice and browned on both sides. I use a non-stick skillet. You can use any skillet you like. Just make sure it's deep because this is also the same pan you'll make your gravy in. Through the magic of time-lapse and editing, the sausage is done. When it's done, I'm going to transfer it to a plate, and I usually add just a little bit more oil to my pan of sausage drippings. You just want to have enough oil in there, enough of the drippings and oil so that you can cook your flour, and it's not going to just be one big clumpy mess. Once the oil gets hot, I'll add a little bit of all-purpose flour. You don't want to use self-rising flour because that has salt and baking powder and soda already put in it. If I had to guess, I would say I used about a 1/4 cup of flour. You'll want to cook your flour in the drippings for a minute or two so that your gravy doesn't have that flour taste to it. And I don't really measure when I make gravy, but like I said, it's probably about a 1/4 cup that I use to make my roux. To that, I'm going to add about 4 cups of milk. Like I said, if I had to guess, I would say it was about 4 cups. Once you do add the milk, stir constantly to avoid the sticking. As you stir, you will see it start to thicken up. Don't rush it by turning the heat up too high or you will risk burning it. Just keep stirring constantly. And something to keep in mind, it's a lot easier to thin a too thick gravy than it is to thicken it. To thin, just add a little bit more milk, a little at a time, till it gets to the consistency you like. If you do need to thicken it, it's done a whole different way. Do not add your flour straight to your hot gravy. If you do, you'll ruin it. It will be extremely clumpy. What you want to do then is take a large cup and put a tablespoon or 2 of flour in it. To that, you'll add a little bit of cold milk and then just whisk, whisk, whisk until it's all incorporated. Then slowly you will pour that mixture from the cup into the hot gravy mixture on your stove while stirring constantly. If it is still not thick enough, repeat the steps using the cup again. If you do have to add it more to thicken, and as you're stirring, give it a few minutes to start to thicken up before you see if you need to add a little bit more to it. Something else to keep in mind, you really can't rush gravy. It is something that does require a little bit of patience, but it is really worth it. Biscuits and gravy to me are the ultimate in comfort food. My son is in the Navy. He's serving in San Diego right now. And every time that he is home on leave, that is his one request. He wants some biscuits and gravy. It does make a really good meal. It sticks to your ribs, but if you're not careful, it'll stick to your hips and thighs too. So like everything in life that we love, you'll have to do that in moderation. So that's about it for the sausage gravy. I added my salt. I added my pepper. Salt and pepper to your taste. But when you put the pepper in, you do kind of want to see the pepper when you've stirred it up. You want a little bit of the pepper to be visible. I crumbled my sausage up into my gravy. I let it sit on low so that the sausage can kind of meld in with the gravy, and it can give it a great flavor. My biscuits are in the oven cooking. One thing, to keep in mind, if you don't have biscuits or don't want to have biscuits, you can also serve this on toast. It is really delicious either way. So there you have it. There's my biscuits, and right there is my pan of gravy. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd really love it if you would subscribe. Y'all have a great day, and we will see you next time. God bless.